Hey guys, it's Tin Man, the Nicktoons Fanatic 2001. Today in this video, I am gonna do a collection of the Sesame Street old school DVDs, which I have right here. Credit does go to the review spot, and a big shout out to the people who are Sesame Street fans like I am. So yeah, um, I'm not sure if Netflix will have past season streaming, um, but hopefully they will, so that we can watch the older episodes. But for the time being, I do have these old school DVDs, and they do seem pretty interesting. And to me, they are kind of like adult collector's items, at least in the way that they were presented on television back in the day. So yeah. So yeah, I'm just doing a DVD review on all three of these. And now, if you look over here, let me zoom in with the camera. Yes. This chunk of videos that you see right there is my DVD update. That chunk right there is my DVD update. While this DVD review I'm doing is not a DVD update. This is just a DVD review I'm doing, and that way, I can have a faster way to keep the video count rising. So yeah. Anyways, first we're going to be starting off with Volume 1. So yeah, this is the Old School Collection Volume 1, which has episodes from 1969 through 1974. And it does have the old school artwork on here. So yeah, if I remember right, I think Big Bird was a goofball in the first season, and played by one of the older actors. I think that might have been before Carol Spinney changed the character. So I believe that's about right. Yeah. But anyways, here's the front and the spine, which this one has Big Bird on it. This one was re-released by Shout Factory. And here's the back. Yeah, as I said, it came out it came out in 1969, I betcha. And this is a 2020 DVD by Shout Factory and Sesame Workshop. Although it's originally released in 2006. So yeah, it says, a standard version presented in a format preserving the aspect ratio of its original television exhibition. And the runtime is 440 minutes. And the special features are celebrity appearances: Carol Burnett, Jackie Robinson, James Earl Jones, Lena Horne, and more. The premiere episode from each of the first 5 seasons, plus the pilot from 1969, 45 bonus segments, original pitch film, and a 16-page booklet filled with fun facts and photos, over 7 hours of classic Sesame Street material. And the runtime is 7 hours, 20 minutes. So here's disc 1 with Bert and Ernie. There's disc 2 with Big Bird and Oscar. And disc 3 with Cookie Monster and Grover. And yes, it does come with this booklet. And for the history of Sesame Street from 1969 to 1974, which is very cool. So yeah, it does have nice artwork as well. Yeah, and here's the back, which has Grover on there. And yes, if you take the contents out, it does have a nice design. Let me take disc 3 out so I can show you. Yeah, it does have nice artwork as well. So that's it for Volume 1. Now let's go on to Volume 2. So there is Volume 2, which goes from 1974 through 1979. And again, it does have old school artwork as well. So there's the front and the spine. This time it's got Grover. Also re-released by Shout Factory. And here's the back. The segments are from 1974 through 1979. And of course, both the first and second volumes were released by Shout Factory and Sesame Workshop. So I don't need to mention them anymore. This is also 2020 DVD. Oh yes, the first volume is not rated. And the second volume's also not rated. And it's also in standard version presented in a format preserving the aspect ratio of its original television exhibition, also known as full frame, and it's 489 minutes. And the special features, 3 DVDs filled with over 8 hours of classic Sesame Street material, including 57 bonus segments, celebrity appearances by Henry Winkler, Paul Simon, Lily Tomlin, Richard Pryor, Ray Charles, and more. The first Sesame Street episode ever created, which has never been broadcast. The premiere episodes from seasons 6 through 10, completely restored, and 12-page booklet packed with behind-the-scenes information and photos. There's Disc 1, which has Big Bird on it. Disc 2, which has Snuffy. And Disc 3, which has Cookie Monster. And there's another little segment, another little book right here. And does have more history about Sesame Street, which is very cool. So yeah, I do love that. There's such iconic photos in this one as well. And that photo, if you see that, there's a Big Bird, the Count, and Luis, which I do remember, Luis from Sesame Street. He was played by Emilio Delgado, which, in case you forgot, he passed away on March 10th, 2022, due to bad disease, so, yeah. And here's the back with an interview with Mr. Johnson, which is this blue guy right here, which it is actually funny though, because even though it can be bad and catastrophic, he does get angry at the waiter, or the cookie, or the taxi cab man, or something like that. Like, everywhere Grover goes, he goes. Yeah. Anyways, there's the interview about him. And I'll go ahead and put this back in the case. That's it for that one. So now we can look at Volume 3. Oh yes, before I get to that, these two originally were in box sets. But then later on, they reissued them with the slimmer packaging, which I actually do like a little bit since it does save a lot of shelf space. But the content on both of those volumes are exactly the same. So yeah. Anyways, here's volume 3, which goes from 1979 through 1984. And this one actually is still in its original box, so yeah. And if I remember right, I did get all of it off of Amazon. These usually are somewhere around $15 to $20, so not too bad. If you're a Sesame Street fan, these are worth having. So, and I do hope they'll eventually release some more old school episodes, but we do now have the complete collection from 1969 through 1984. So, here's the front, and here's the top, there's the bottom, and there's the spine. This time it has Cookie Monster. And this one was released by Warner Brothers. Oh yeah, the first 2 volumes were previously released by Warner Brothers and Sony Wonder, but now Shout Factory has the releases. And there's the other spine, which is the same thing. And here's the back. And yeah, the segments go from 1979 through 1984. This time this is a 2012 DVD by Warner Brothers. A standard version again. It's not rated, and it's 398 minutes. And the special features are never before seen behind the scenes footage, Sesame Street's most beloved and requested clip, Goodbye Mr. Hooper, exclusive interview with Carol Spinney, Big Bird, and Oscar the Grouch, a special on-screen storybook of Oscar's How to Be a Grouch with a sneak peek at Carol performing Oscar, audio commentary on the Puerto Rico episode by Sonia Manzano, and bonus booklet bursting with extra info and special cast memories. So I'll go ahead and take it out of the box and I'll show you the discs. Alright, so here's the case itself, which is the same as the front cover, and the spine's also the same. And here's the back with some additional artwork right here, which is pretty nice. And here is the inside here where this booklet comes in, which I will show you in a little bit. And there's disc 1. Yep, there's disc 1. See if I can get it right. There we go. There's that. And there's disc 2, which is right here. Alright, so now that I shared the discs, let's go on to this booklet right here from 1979 through 1984. Go ahead and just open that up. Alright, so there's that. And here's some more histories about the characters, which is very cool. There's also stuff that happened throughout the years, which is very cool. Alright, and now here's Sesame Around the World. And so, yeah. Oh, yes. And right here, this is the concept art of the Sesame Street sketches of the characters. There's Oscar the Grouch, and there are the other characters. And if you open this up, it's a layout of the characters that are on this little poster, which I think is very cool. So yeah, that's a very awesome poster that the characters are on here. So I'll go ahead and flip over to the next page. So there we go. And there are the celebrities right here. There's Mr. Rogers, which, yes, I have seen clips of Big Bird meeting Mr. Rogers, and that was a very good clip. I have not seen the Mr. Rogers Neighborhood show yet, but sometime I will. And there's Mr. Hooper right here. And here are some more pictures right here. And there's the Mr. Hooper drawing by Carol Spinney. So, yeah. That was a very nice details and illustrations to the messages, which is very cool. And there's Marty Robinson. Which, yes, he did play as Telly. And Slimy as well. And there's the guide for discs 1, 2, which are right here. So I get better details. There we go. And here's the back with Telly Monsters interview. Okay, and now that I'm done with that, I'm going to go ahead and put this booklet right back in its case. Yeah, this part right here goes right back in there very nicely. And yes, I will put it back in the box. So there we go. And basically that about wraps up the Sesame Street Old School DVD collection review. And yes, I forgot to mention, this is to honor Sesame Street, which is now on Netflix. And since I am now watching Sesame Street on Netflix, and I do hope that if anybody from Sesame Workshop is watching this video, I do hope you have the past seasons streaming on Netflix soon. At least I do hope you do that soon, because they had some great episodes back then. And I even did watch some episodes in the 2000s, and it was also my mom's favorite and my dad's favorite. In fact, it was everyone's and my favorite, and my family's favorite. So yeah. But anyways, I think that about wraps up this review. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.